Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Golden Bachelor Theresa Nist reveals her first job was in TV. Golden Bachelor star Theresa Nist was featured on Women in Wealth on CNBC. She revealed her first job was in television years before the reality show. Keep reading for all the details. Golden Bachelor star began her career at 45. Theresa Nist was a guest on CNBC's Women in Wealth series in September 2024. As fans know from her days on The Golden Bachelor, Theresa has a career in finance. She currently holds the position of Senior Compliance and Operations Liaison. Her resistance in giving up her career allegedly was part of the catalyst for her divorce from Jerry Turner. As a retiree, he hoped to travel, but she reportedly wanted to stay in New Jersey and continue working. Fans may understand why after her CNBC appearance. She revealed that her career didn't start until she was 45. Theresa Nist said that she was a stay-at-home mom before that and actually dropped out of college after meeting her husband at 18. He sadly passed away in 2014 at 63 years old. She bonded with Jerry Turner on The Golden Bachelor over the loss of their respective spouses. Jerry Turner's wife died in 2017. Theresa Nist revealed that her first husband was the reason why she got into day trading in the first place. He worked in finance, but they never talked about stocks until a random day when she was in her 40s. The conversation sparked an interest in her that resulted in her becoming a successful day trader herself. Theresa Nist reveals her first job was in TV. The reality star revealed during the interview that The Golden Bachelor wasn't her first TV experience. Theresa Nist revealed that she went back to college once she became interested in the finance industry. Her first job was as an intern at, oddly enough, CNBC. Theresa Nist took to her Instagram to promote the interview and the full circle moment of being back on the network channel. "The last time I was at CNBC, I was an intern. What a great experience then, and now returning to be interviewed by Morgan Brennan, sharing my life lessons," she wrote on a post that included a behind-the-scenes look at her interview. The Bachelor Nation star shared some advice for older women looking to enter the workforce later in life. One piece of wisdom she shared was for women to focus on the skills they already possess that can be applied to the career of their choice. Watch the full interview below to find out what else she suggests and her next plans. Theresa Nist, one of the leading contestants in the hit reality show The Golden Bachelor, recently surprised fans with a revelation that sheds new light on her journey to the spotlight. Her first job was in television. While Theresa's current presence on the small screen is dazzling audiences, few would have imagined that this seasoned woman had already been acquainted with the TV world many years ago. As the graceful and composed woman in her 70s vies for the affection of Jerry Turner, Theresa has quickly become a fan favorite on the show, capturing hearts with her charming personality and undeniable chemistry with the Golden Bachelor himself. Her revelation about her early days in television adds another layer of intrigue to her story and has viewers wondering what kind of behind-the-scenes experiences may have shaped the woman they see today. But where did her TV journey begin, and how did it set the stage for her to make a grand return in such a different context all these decades later? A nostalgic look back, Theresa's television roots. In a recent interview with Entertainment Weekly, Theresa reflected on the unexpected start to her career. "Believe it or not, my first job right out of college was in television. I was so young and excited back then. Working in TV was still very glamorous, like something out of a movie." Theresa recounted her early days working as a production assistant for a local news station in her hometown of Shrewsbury, New Jersey. In the late 1960s, the world of television was rapidly growing, and even at the regional level, the excitement of being part of the media industry was palpable. "I remember walking into the studio for the first time. There were bright lights everywhere, and everyone moved so fast. It felt like I was part of something magical, even though my job mostly involved fetching coffee and organizing scripts." Theresa laughed. She spoke fondly of the time she spent learning the ropes of television production, working long hours, and developing a passion for storytelling, though, in those days, she was more often behind the camera than in front of it. The lessons of early television days. Theresa's first foray into the world of TV may have seemed minor at the time, But the skills she learned during those years would stay with her for life. Working with a team of reporters, producers, and anchors, Theresa began to understand the power of communication, the art of building narratives, and the way people could connect through a screen. These lessons didn't just apply to her professional life. They shaped how she approached her personal relationships, too. Television back then was all about telling stories. It taught me that people want to connect. They want to see themselves in the stories we tell, she explained. This understanding of human connection would serve her well in the years to come, especially when it came to navigating her love life and eventually her time on The Golden Bachelor. Though her career in television was short-lived, Theresa left with a newfound confidence in her ability to communicate with others, an essential skill that would come into play much later when she decided to put herself out there on a reality dating show, a leap that most women her age would never dream of taking. A different path emerges. As life often does, it led Theresa down a different path after her time in television. She got married, started a family, and shifted her focus to raising her children and supporting her husband's career. While she loved her time as a young woman working in media, her priorities changed as she embraced motherhood and the challenges and joys that came with it. Even though she left the world of television behind, Theresa never lost her passion for connecting with people. Throughout her life, whether as a mother, a wife, or a friend, she continued to hone the skills she'd first developed during her early career. Skills like listening, empathizing, and finding common ground with others. Yet there was always a part of Theresa that missed the thrill of working in media. She never quite forgot the energy of the newsroom, the excitement of being part of a team that shaped the stories people consumed every day. For years, she thought that chapter of her life had closed for good, until one fateful day when a casting agent for The Golden Bachelor contacted her. A golden opportunity. It wasn't until her daughters encouraged her to audition for The Golden Bachelor that Theresa began to seriously consider stepping back into the world of television. This time as the star of the show. She admits that she was initially hesitant. The idea of competing for love on national television in her 70s seemed so far removed from her quiet life as a widow and grandmother. But there was something about the opportunity that excited her, something that felt familiar in a way she hadn't expected. "I remember that feeling of stepping into a television studio for the first time," Theresa said, "and I thought, maybe this is a second chance to experience that same magic, but this time on my own terms." With her family's encouragement, Theresa took the plunge and joined The Golden Bachelor, where she quickly made a lasting impression. Her grace under pressure, her ability to navigate the emotional highs and lows of the competition, and her genuine connection with Jerry Turner made her one of the standout contestants of the season. Coming full circle. Now, as Theresa competes for Jerry's heart, she has come full circle. What began as a small job in television production has led her to a place where she is once again part of a powerful story, this time one in which she is the leading lady. Fans of The Golden Bachelor can't help but be charmed by Theresa's warmth and authenticity, qualities that were undoubtedly shaped by her early days in television. Her experience behind the scenes may have been brief, but it taught her that every story has value, every person deserves to be heard, and love, like good television, is something that resonates deeply with people everywhere. "I never expected to be back on TV in my 70s, Theresa said with a smile during her interview. But life has a funny way of surprising you, and I'm just enjoying the ride." With her past experience in TV shaping the way she approaches the competition, Theresa is proving that love, adventure, and the magic of television are timeless. This article delves into Theresa Nist's background, her early career in television, and her journey to the spotlight on The Golden Bachelor, offering an inspiring look at how her experiences has shaped her path.